Good morning. I wanted to just give an update on what happened yesterday. So in my previous video, I talked about the issues that I have with my health. And anyway, so I was at work yesterday and I wasn't feeling very well, and I kept having all these little palpitations. And so I had gone up to one of the units and I decided I was going to check my blood pressure. So I checked my blood pressure and it was 148 over 109. Now, that's high for me. Oh my God, this person just didn't even watch what they were doing. They just about ran into me. Anyway, so I checked my blood pressure and it was high. And, everybody was like wanting me to go to the hospital just to get it checked out, because given my medical history, they were concerned. I had already booked myself an appointment to see my primary care physician on Friday. So anyway, I decided, well, you know what, I'll just go just to make sure everything's okay and just to be on the safe side. So I went to the hospital, went to the emergency department. They took me right in. Of course, they don't mess around when you have cardiac complaints. They took me right in, checked my blood pressure again, and it was like 138 over 98, something like that. And did an ECG, and then I went into the regular part of the emergency department because obviously the ECG didn't show anything, as usual. So I'm waiting to see the doctor. They sent me for labs. They checked everything, checked my urine. I had a chest x-ray, and then I saw the doctor, and actually one of the nurses checked my blood pressure again for a third time, and my blood pressure at that time was still like in the 130s over 99. Still high for me. I know that if it was my rheumatologist who treats my lupus, if it was him checking my blood pressure like that, or if it was my primary care physician checking my blood pressure like that, they would be wanting to put me on medication. One of the nurses there was like, "Oh, that blood pressure is not that high. I wouldn't be worried about that." And I'm like, "Well, I do have lupus with kidney involvement. I've had nephritis twice. Like, yeah, maybe that's not a bad blood pressure if you're otherwise healthy, but when you have kidney involvement and you have a history of, almost going into kidney failure twice, that's a high blood pressure, and that needs to be taken seriously, right?" So anyway, saw the doctor, and of course, nothing showed on the ECG. Even when he checked my heart, he listened to my heart, he couldn't hear, any murmur or anything, right? So he decided that, there's really nothing he can do at that point. He said he didn't want to start me on any new medications because, this is the one and only time that he is seeing me. So he doesn't like to start people on new medications like that when he's not the one following up on it. And I totally understand that, and I agree because, I don't like to take medication anyway. So I was okay with that. So what he did was, I saw a cardiologist years ago, so he referred me back to that same cardiologist. He wants me to have one of those 24-hour Holter monitor jobby things, and he's checking my thyroid as well. And then he just asked me to monitor my blood pressure at home, and I do have a little machine at home that I use. He said, monitor my blood pressure at home for the next couple of days. He said, go see my primary care physician regarding my blood pressure on Friday, so keep that appointment. Because I was going to cancel that appointment because I went to the hospital, but he said, no, just keep it, go see her, follow up, and, check up on your blood pressure, because that is concerning. And that could be why I'm having more frequent palpitations because of the blood pressure. Definitely that could be why. So that's what I'll do. I checked my blood pressure this morning. I checked it. When I woke up, I went and sat on the side of my bed and I checked it, and it was 143 over 104. And then I waited for about 20-25 minutes. I just sat there and just tried to relax and not do anything. And then it was still 131 over 100. So definitely something is up with my blood pressure. I'll check it again later on today. Maybe at work I'll check it, or when I go home I'll check it. And then so that's that. I'm gonna also email my rheumatologist because I'm sure he'll want to know about this as well. Yeah, so that's been what's been going on with me. So definitely I put the juice fast on hold. You know, I'm not going to start it back up again until I get all this sorted out and get my blood pressure, back under control. Which is kind of funny because the last time when I went into, both times when my kidneys flared up, my blood pressure just went up. But the difference is that right now I'm on treatment for my kidneys. Like I'm taking medication that suppresses my immune system, so I'm already being treated. So I don't think it's my kidneys anyway. I think my lab work was perfectly fine. There was nothing was abnormal except for a couple of things, but nothing that would indicate that my kidneys are not functioning. So I don't think it's that at all. And I don't know, but my diet, like I've been eating plant-based. I haven't been eating dairy. I haven't been eating meat. I've been trying to stick to low sodium as much as I can. So I don't know. I don't know why my blood pressure is up. That to me remains a mystery. So I'll go see my doctor on Friday and see what she has to say. Maybe she'll put me on a water pill. I don't know. And we'll just go from there. So that's it. That's what's happening with me. Anyway, so that's it. I will give you I'll do another video maybe tomorrow, or keep you updated on what's going on. But I'm okay, and I'm sure everything will be okay. I'm not too concerned. And I am under a lot of stress right now, like I was saying yesterday, so that definitely doesn't help things. So, and I had a long talk with my husband last night, and he was saying, don't worry, everything will work out, and just do your best. And he's really good. He's really supportive, and so anyway, that's that. So I'm at work, and I will see you guys later. Everybody, I hope you're doing well out there, and till the next video, take care. Bye.